I was just like...
I've started looking away when he does that. It helps.
What's up, baby? We back at it again. Another episode. We've been gone for a while. We missed y'all.
Yeah, it has been a minute again.
We had some shit happen. I would tell y'all, but I don't think you're ready.
Was it really anything worth mentioning?
Let's talk about it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick spiel of why we had gaps on my end.
Mm-hmm.
I was sexually assaulted.
What?
Oh, we're jumping right into it.
Yeah,
okay.
jump into it.
Oh.
What happened?
It was when I went to Miami. Somebody I knew very, very bad. Yeah, we definitely need a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, shank.
I've known about it for a mined, and I'm pretty bummed about it.
Yeah, it was bad. I was going through some stuff. That's why I took off, and you was like, "Dang, why you ain't at work?" Had to get my mind right. Get myself together.
Right. You did take time off of work for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, why does that feel like that was months ago already? That really wasn't that long
No.
ago. Has it even been a month?
It's only been a month and a half.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, a month and a half. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, thanks for putting that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to discuss it too deep.
No,
but
we don't.
Yeah,
We don't.
I'm sorry that.
But you know, it's also for my healing to be able to speak on it, not in detail, but to be able to say it. There was a point where I could not say those words at all, so I said it. But
Congrats.
for anybody that is watching this, have experienced that or is going through it, it does get better.
Advocate.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the good things.
Yeah.
But
And there's ebbs and flows too. Like there
is
ups and downs.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got triggered this weekend by it. So it happens in ebbs and flows. But I know my triggers. I know why and stuff like that. So when it comes up, I can deal with it.
Yeah. Sadly, it's a pretty common thing, but I'm thinking with where your emotional maturity is at when it did happen, I feel like that's what's been
Helpful.
That's what's driven you to be able to face it in a manner that is healthy.
Yeah.
It's a good way to face it.
Yeah.
Because people that happened to when they were younger, they don't even know how to deal. Yeah. So I just think.
And it's hard. You want to kind of go to all these different avenues to try to numb the pain in a sense.
Yeah. It's easy to fall into those. Yeah.
So yeah.
Super easy. Well, I'm proud of you. You've really been fighting through it.
Yes, and you've been here for me outside, of course, podcast. Because we're legit friends.
Yeah. We've hung out a few times, even though we haven't been recording.
Yeah. So I love you.
I love you too. Aww. What's been going on my side?
Yes.
Nothing. My life is so boring.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but reasons why I haven't been able to. Last week it's because I was supposed to have a meeting and then the meeting fell through.
You've had things come up.
Yeah, I was so tired that I was just like, eh.
I need to get that mental break.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna go to bed I think. But yeah.
Those are just some of the small things.
I wouldn't call that small.
I mean, yeah, I be trying to keep the shit lighthearted, instead of being like, this shit fucking sucked and I was crying, I couldn't get out of bed,
I shouldn't be. I feel bad for laughing, but
no. So I'm just trying to keep it light and air-hearted, especially on something like that. Like that can get really. I don't feel deep in a good way.
Yeah.
I want y'all to walk away feeling good. Get a couple laughs and.
I think and
there's a time and place for the deep end on that.
Right. And it's so sad because it happens to so many people. So maybe laughing about it is good. Maybe that's another form of therapy. Getting over it. Yeah,
right?
Therapy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault.
No, it was not.
Not my fault. So into today's icebreaker. Do you believe that it's possible to fall out of love?
Oh, right.
When you're in a relationship or whatever it is.
My answer is absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
So when you feel okay, why do you say that?
So I've had a lot I've had a lot of time to think about this, and it's like what love is. Because I remember, I don't know why this moment stuck with me so hard, but there was this girl in high school. She sat behind me in maybe like English class junior year. I don't remember what we were talking about, but the subject of love came up, like in a relationship sense. And she was just like, I don't think anyone really knows what love actually is. And why did that stick with me? All I know is for a while I believed her. I'm like, yeah, love is just like this illusion, this thing that like people make up, and it's just like, oh, no, that's actually total bullshit.
Yeah.
love is a thing, and I think it means something different for everyone, but just kind of like finding what works for you. But the reason that I think there's a lot that goes into love more than just emotion, but it's also like, you know, like kind of timing, lifestyle, hobbies, interests. Like there's a whole slew of things that can go into it. That like, if something's not aligning, if maybe you did love each other in the past, it's easy to fall out of love.
Yeah.
I think they're always gonna have a little spot in your heart, but yeah.
Okay, so do you believe like while you're with someone you can fall out of love? And I mean, like, so if you fall out of love while you're in a relationship, do you break up with them?
No.
I think it can go two different ways.
I mean, go ahead and speak on it. You've been wanting to talk. Come on.
I'm playing.
Get into it.
I'm playing.
You're married.
Look at him. He said, I'm thirsty as hell right now. Look at this.
He's like Kermit the Frog.
He said, I'm just going to drink instead.
I think that's where communication is key. Where it's just like, hey, I'm feeling this way. What do we do about it?
Okay.
Yeah. What's your answer? I want to know your answer. You're the one who posed the question.
I do believe you can fall out of love when you're in a relationship. I believe that, especially when you're in a relationship with someone long term, like, it's ebbs and flows. Like, there are going to be situations where, like, it's like, I do love you, but I'm not in love with you right now. And then all of a sudden, like a couple months, all of a sudden you're back in love with them, you know? I don't feel like, especially like when you're with someone all the time, you're not always in love with them. I feel like you always love them, but you're not always in love with them. And then that's when it's kind of both of y'all responsibility to kind of keep that spark. Yeah. What are we going to do to keep this fresh, to make us keep having this feeling? Because I feel like it's a lie for you to feel, for you to think, I'm going to be with this person for however long, and I'm not going to fall out of love with them. Right. Like, it
is unrealistic, and I think it's actually healthy to have that like outlook on it.
Yeah.
Because then you've got realistic expectations going into it. Because I heard someone did say once that love is a commitment. Yeah. And that's also kind of shifted.
I feel like it's a verb, like it's an action thing. Like you put in effort. Yeah. This love is not just something like, oh, I'm in love and I ain't got to do shit about it. I can just sit here and all this feelings, like, with anything, like if you want to maintain it, it takes work. You know, but people think, oh, it's work. I got to work for it. Fuck it. I don't want to do it. Just be like magical, yeah. I'm like, I watch too much fucking TV.
Disney.
That's why I don't watch rom-coms.
Yeah, no, rom-coms drive me crazy.
That's why I hate.
They're so because
awful. You get into this, and I got into that when I was in my previous relationship. It was like you would watch him, and you're like, but it's so perfect. And then I look at him like, well, why you ain't like that? Why you not doing that for me? Yeah. You know, but I was younger, and then like I've since realized like whatever fairy tale that you want, you can create with your partner. Like, you guys create your certain set of rules, make it work for y'all, and that's it. Ain't nobody else in there. Right. So, it's not personal opinion. I feel like we're on the same page.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. I think so. And one thing that kind of comes to mind is the whole, like, I'm big on, like, unconditional love, especially with my family. That's something that we've always really practiced.
That's different than being in a relationship.
Exactly. Though. I know. And so, that just, it goes more towards the point of, like, there are many different, like, forms of love. And that one's certainly not romantic. That one's very familial. But,
I don't know if I could have unconditional love in a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
It would switch. It wouldn't it wouldn't stay romantic if I had to have that type of unconditional love for you.
Yeah, I feel like unconditional love is something that maybe like you have more towards like your like
friends and family and stuff like that.
Yeah, relatives, or if you have children. Yeah, that's
things where you don't have to have that type of attachment.
Yeah. Or it's something that you are like responsible for.
Mm-hmm.
Like unconditional love for
People try to make it seem like, oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's what a relationship's supposed to be like. And I'm like, if that's the case, then why you have all these boundaries then? Then why you have all these set rules if it's unconditional? I ain't finna lie to myself. I can't do the shit. Not in no romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Like, I have certain conditions. I mean, I'm pretty flexible, but you know, there's some things I'm like, nah.
Wait, okay, so when you say conditions, are they things like in your mind, black and white, or is it in each relationship there are certain things that like conditions that like, yeah, what do you mean by that?
Okay. So like unconditional love for me means like accepting like anything and everything they want to do, and like not placing any personal attachment to any of their decisions. But in a relationship, their decisions affect me. So I'm gonna have attachment to your decisions, and there's gonna be some certain decisions that I'm like, I'm not okay with that.
Right.
No, you cannot do that.
Right.
If you want to be by yourself, you can do whatever you please, but we gonna be together. You can't do that.
A really surface level example of that would be like large purchases. If they came home with a car without telling you, something like that.
Yeah.
That's something that'd be a big deal.
Yeah. And certain sexual things.
Yeah.
Why I always gotta go there? I'm so sorry.
It's important to you. But hold on. There's something I want to touch on, and I'm losing my train of thought. Hold on.
Row, row, row your boat.
That's not helping at all.
Oh shit. Okay.
You can keep going. I found it entertaining, but it's not.
You go be like, shut the hell up.
Keep the audience entertained while I just sit here and stare off into space. Okay, you were talking about
conditions.
Oh, thank you. Okay, because here's something that I've noticed recently.
Okay.
Although, like, I have certain things that I'm attracted to, but I will say that I don't feel like I have a whole lot of rules that you have to, like, a whole level of criteria that you have to meet for me to even, like, go on a date with you. And I've gone on a few dates recently, and I've realized something that I'm realizing a pattern or a theme with the type of men that I date.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just starting to realize it.
Okay, girl.
I may have shared this one with you already, but I date a lot of actors.
Oh, yes, you did tell me that.
Yeah. And I'm realizing it now, and then I went back and I think I counted like 6 different actors that I've dated. And what I'm realizing,
Any famous actors?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the poor
Dollar in a Dream?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
God
Yeah.
damn.
It's I work a customer service job on the side to support my dream, which is fine. They're
Every day I'm hustling,
hustling. They're doing what they're passionate about.
Yes.
And for some reason, I always date actors, and I'm like, okay, what is it? That draws that? I don't know.
I was gonna say, well, what is it?
I don't know, but something that I thought about is just like, okay, so I date a lot of actors. There's something inside that's just like, you're an actor. Like it sparks just like a little bit of like inside of me. And I think it's because to be an actor, you have to give a certain part of yourself to complete strangers, and pretend. I don't know.
Like a vulnerability.
There's a vulnerability
it
that
is,
actors
like,
have that I think the reason it hasn't worked out with any of them is the fact that I haven't matched it. Not that I'm upset about it, because like I'm realizing things, and then I also realize like I date very shy people. I've known that.
But you're not shy.
I know, and I think that's why it works.
Yeah.
But
I don't like shy men.
You don't like shy men?
No.
Really? You would do good with someone shy though,
No.
because you are just as outgoing as I am.
Yeah, but I mean, we gotta be in there walking in that thing.
You want someone just as outgoing as you?
Harry Potter was shy.
Okay, but he was just weird.
See,
He wasn't, because there's a difference between being like awkward shy and being just like confident, shy, quiet. Like, this is just who I am. I'm soft-spoken.
I don't like a soft-spoken man.
No?
Because I'm like, nothing about me is soft spoken.
And that's why you need like a soft spoken.
And so I would need someone. I realize I'm attracted to men with extreme confidence. And sometimes it does come off like, oh, he cocky, he think he all that. I love confident, I know who I am.
Yeah.
Men.
Yeah.
But I like confidence and not cockiness.
Yeah, and there's a very fine line,
Especially
if they're loud.
And I think because like I'm
Loud.
like,
I meant outgoing.
Like outgoing, I feel like I don't want a shy man because if I'm in a room for the people, that means I have to be like, are you okay? You sure you're okay?
Okay, so
or like,
I'm not talking
and he won't be able to like navigate a room on his own.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like what I think of when I think of a shy, kind of introverted man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I need you to move around this room just like I'm moving around this room. Like, we're a team. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to find my teammate.
So I think, because I feel like there's a thin line between this as well.
Okay.
But with like the shy, soft spoken, like they still know how to be social.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not talking like
okay.
antisocial or socially inept. So because I know exactly what you're talking about. Like when you feel like you have to be like you just kind of have this shadow.
Mm-hmm. What's a good example of who you're talking about?
Oh, who like name wise? Like people let me know.
Okay, maybe not. Don't say it out loud. Okay, we shouldn't do that. We should.
I don't know if I can. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will think of some people because like I've dated some shy men that like in a social setting they're fine, but they're just quieter. They're just quieter. And then also like smaller examples are like, I don't know, going shopping at the mall, and if you have to work with an employee, like I'm typically the one that's doing the talking rather than them, even if it's something that they're shopping for. Not that I'm speaking for them. It's just small things like that.
I realize since I have a clean slate, you know, don't have a roster, you know, I'm just 6'2" higher. That's it. I'm about to be shallow as shit.
Yeah, you have a height. Yep. Okay.
I'm like, if you ain't 6'2", don't you jump on me.
My roommate has always said that his favorite personality trait is 6'4".
6'2". Someone was like, I got somebody for you. I said, how tall are you? He said 5'9". I said, no. Nope. Why we gonna be the same height? And then when I wear heels, I go to 6 feet when I wear heels.
No.
What we gonna do?
But that's so cute.
It's not cute. I want athletes.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's what you're attracted to. That's...
And so now I'm gonna be shallow. I'm gonna have my whole little standard thing.
No.
Until like if somebody comes along and I'm like, dang, I can't deny this. But
no.
In the meantime,
I'm shallow to an extent. I actually don't really think I am, but like
that's my one thing is like the height.
Yeah.
It's just height. I find is so sexy.
Yeah.
That and bow legs, you know. How I
yeah, you've got that little thing. I think it's cute.
Like, what's your one thing that they have to have?
Me?
While we look at why he almost put it back in the rack.
How's that chocolate bar?
I have a ton in the cabinet. Get as much as you want.
You got it for me.
Oh, okay.
One requirement.
He gonna be like, dang, she ain't got nothing in there.
I mean, we've kind of already touched on this, but the little bit more shallow ones are like, I need you to have 2 out of the 3 things. Job, your own place, or a car.
Oh, that's a standard.
2 out of the 3.
Yeah, that's a whole fucking standard.
Yeah.
Hey, Alonzo.
What you need?
Another beverage.
Vodka and lemonade.
Are you drinking?
Yeah. Look at him.
Last time my beard was all in it.
Do not do me like Londo, please.
Put express again?
I do have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it was like too much.
Yeah, remember he gave me the whole...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I see no lemonade in here.
Lemonade's on the side, on the bottom.
The whole wine glass?
Yeah, I do not. Like, I'm trying to be cute and classy now. I don't want to be...
Friday night.
Yeah, like, no.
Yeah.
But I feel like what you listed, those 3 things, like 2 out of the 3, I feel like that's a standard.
Yeah.
Like that's not like a shallow thing.
It's not. It shows responsibility. It shows.
And then also, if you're coming to the table with these things, why can't you find someone that matches you?
Right.
Like you deserve that much.
Right. Yeah. Okay, but like, if we're talking about something like shallow, like physically.
Yeah. Hair.
No, I really don't mind about that. I've dated bald. I've dated full head of hair.
I've never dated a bald man.
No.
No. This nigga smile.
There wasn't a braiding it.
I'm still waiting for his comments because he be talking about it. And he ain't saying nothing. Just.
Shallow physically, no, nothing. I don't mind height.
You're so nice.
I don't even notice height though. I know that we've talked about this, but I truly don't notice height.
I have another thing I could never do.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. See, that doesn't bug me either. Although I don't like skinny men.
No.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but we're not gonna go there.
Okay.
Like.
She's talking about
more
build wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What about you, Sean?
No.
So nah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, size doesn't bother me. Nothing physically bothers me. I think I need a cute face. I think I need like an attractive face.
I mean, yeah.
I can't think of anything.
That, and I don't like ugly hands, ugly feet.
Yeah.
I would take you to go get a manicure and pedicure.
Yeah. That's sweet though. I love getting manicures and pedis.
Isn't it cute when
It's
you go
fun,
together?
yeah.
And stuff like, yes. Okay, we done went on like probably half the show, I feel like, on just the icebreaker.
Yeah, okay, let's move on.
Okay, so our topic for today is like, how do we feel about sex on a first date? And like, you know, because there's so many different labels that comes with having sex on a first date.
Mm-hmm.
And there's how important is sex for you in a relationship?
No. Do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
You, because I asked.
That's fair. Okay.
And you can talk, Miguel.
What's up?
If you got something. He said no.
Yeah,
I didn't hear you.
Not,
What
yeah,
was the
there we go.
question?
He's not even listening.
No.
What was
Never
the
mind.
question? Okay.
I got a little. Before you get into that, I got a topic,
Okay.
like a little mini topic
Yeah.
Oh shit.
that I want to get Sean's opinion.
Okay.
Gay for pay.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Little topic. This is like a whole
It's like a
episode
segue.
in itself.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Let
Okay.
him know.
I just
Talk
found,
your shit, Sean.
I
Let
just
him
found
know.
out about that.
Really?
Yeah, so when you brought the actor thing up, I was like, oh,
Oh, okay. So,
bust it,
wow.
bust it.
No, this really could be a whole episode. Where the hell do I even start?
So what's the thing?
Yeah, it is a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like, there are gay porn stars that play straight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why they can only hit from the back though. Cause they gotta see the boot hole.
Ew. I don't know if that's always true. I don't think that's what does it. I think
This nigga's on fire.
I think they're just able to perform, even if they.
He said, "Let me see that brown booty hole."
Oh God. Ew.
I'm
Although
sorry.
I can't speak for the porn. I can't speak for the industry workers because I don't know what it does it for them.
Okay, speak on it.
Gay for pay's a thing. I mean,
Okay,
and
yep,
I
yep.
I don't know if I really. Oh wow. This is not a small topic. My brain's
you can
going in
give me,
100
like-
different directions.
Like a 10-minute thing. Go ahead, list it. Cause I'm gonna be
This is what's bugging me the most right now.
Right.
Gay baiting.
What's that?
What is
Gay
gay
baiting
right?
is where straight men. Okay, so like Patreon, OnlyFans, all of those are all
Yeah.
the rage right now, right?
Right.
And a lot of straight men out there are realizing, oh,
There's
I'm
money.
getting
There's a bag.
What?
There's a bag in it. Like there's money in it.
There's money in it.
Okay.
Oh, I want to put myself out there online. Women don't necessarily pay for it, but men do.
Right.
Men are willing to pay money for it. And especially. Oh wait. Well, of course. Anyway, I just about said something really stupid.
I saw it.
Got it. But anyway,
Over here.
so they're baiting gay men to buy their stuff even though they're not gay.
Mm-hmm.
They're to buy their content.
I've seen them videos when they just bend over, they show the boot hole.
Yeah, it's just
They
stuff.
start struggling.
Or there's a lot of them that like they just work out. Like you don't even see anything sexually, but that's
Maybe in them gray
enough for
sweats.
some people. Yeah, yep. That's
no
what's really
drama.
bugging. That's
Okay.
what's bugging me right now because then when it comes to supporting something political, like they just
have
kind of
no
like
voice,
disappear,
yeah.
and it's just like okay, like you don't represent us, you don't. So that's what's really bugging me, and that's kind of the whole gay for me thing, and so I guess that's where I fall on that.
It's like, oh, so you can make money from us, but when it really comes
You're just
to,
not part of
like-
our community,
Right.
And they're
It's
taking
just
advantage
basically
of us.
exploiting it, yeah.
Yeah. And some of them are making like $2-3 grand a month
Mm-hmm.
just on that.
But the gay for pay, my personal opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and this could be where double standard comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if a man could really just be like, yeah, I'm getting fucked or I'm fucking a man, but I'm making money. This is just what it's for.
It's a common thing.
And do you think that they are still straight? Would you still consider like them to be straight?
Yeah, it's however they identify. I leave it completely up to them. Because there are a lot of drugs involved.
Oh, that's what it is. So
Speak
you gotta
on
take drugs to
enhancement
kind of get
drugs.
them.
Enhancement.
Oh, to keep them steady.
Yeah,
Why have my hand over there, bro?
so they can perform.
So they can perform. So you can be like, I'm not, cause that makes sense. So like, if it is a straight man and that's not necessarily like what their mind is like attracted
That's
to,
what
they
they're
won't
into.
get hard.
Exactly.
But if they take a pill,
Right.
and then they can perform.
Yep.
Oh.
And a lot of time, cum shots aren't really even.
No cum shots, no. Like
It's
like
a-
people be
a
watching porn and they be
squirt
really feeling like, oh my god, they
Cum
had
shots
sex.
are fake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
They use like a little turkey baster type thing. Just
No.
yeah, all
sometimes,
the time.
or you don't
I mean, it's
fuck the
not
whole
always,
time
but-
through. Like they'll fuck for
But you-
this
oh, yeah, you gotta
scene,
stop.
and they be like, "This
Yeah.
looks good," so you stop, and then you do this, and then you stop, and then if he goes soft, then you're stopping, and then the next time he jack himself off to get up for the cum shot.
Right. Fluffers.
Yes, I played a fluffer before.
Have you? What?
Ooh.
Really?
Fluffer, you did?
Yes.
Where?
Oh my god! What?
Where?
Wait, you played
Damn,
a
I just
fluffer or
said
you
that.
were a fluffer?
I was a fluffer.
Wow!
Where?
Wow! Really?
Like a
I
real
said that
fluff-
so easily.
Like
You
a real
did.
fluffer?
You just you
Like
know
a-
what?
I forgot the camera was on. That's why.
Like
Cut this out if
Like
you
a porno
need.
fluffer?
No,
Oh.
no, it's for
Oh.
photos. I was a fluffer for a photo.
What do you do? What do you
It's
do
kind
with
of the
that?
same thing.
What do you do with that?
So like in the photo, you want a hard dick for the photo, but if you're not hard,
Was
then I
this
was
porn?
the fluffer. No, it was just for basically a gay man taking a picture. A gay photographer, like it looks better if the dick is hard.
She was
so-
jacking them off.
No, I was sucking dick. Let me clarify.
Please
It
do.
was my man. It was when I was in
okay,
her.
okay. Oh,
It
okay,
was-
okay.
He was
That makes-
posing nude.
Yeah. Yep.
He wasn't hard, and so I was at the set, and he had to be hard.
Yep.
So I was like, "Let me help you, babe."
That's funny. Well, okay, that makes total sense.
So then I played a fluffer,
Yep. There you go.
and so I was like, "Yay, this is fun."
I did something.
Yeah, I was like, I contributed. I was like, that's me right there. I did that.
That's funny.
That's what I
Okay. Well, yeah, you really.
That's funny.
At the same time, a lot of gay men will play straight in porn, just because it's like a huge fantasy for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always tell. No one's voice, no straight man's voice sounds like that. That might be. I'm just being honest.
I haven't watched porn in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't either. Okay, hold on. But
Oh, the topic, right? Or are you going back to gay for pay?
oh no,
Where we at?
let's move past that.
Okay, move past that. Okay, sex on the first date,
Sex on the first date is
and how important is sex?
right. Sex on the first date's a no for me.
Yep, same.
Yep. I've become very, very traditional lately, where it's just like, I could go months, and that doesn't work for a lot of people.
I can't go months.
Okay, maybe months was a bit of maybe 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to jump into it because sex on the first date tells me that there's not going to be anything in the future. Like, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, this was a hookup.
Okay, so here's the thing, what they say about that. So sex on the first date, they say we are two consenting adults.
Uh-huh.
We had a great night. We went in with a nightcap. We grown. If I'm interested in you, I'm interested in you, and sex is not going to take away from that.
Okay.
What do you feel about that?
I get where they're coming from, and like, if it works for them, then it works for them, but I have not experienced that to be successful.
Same.
Exactly.
I did it once. It was somebody I met, and we talked for months, but we never met each other.
Yeah.
Then I was like, forget it. And then we finally met up in the whole 2 year. And I was like, we had took a break.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went on a date with a guy that I was talking to for months. And I listened to a friend like, oh, the best way to get over somebody is to get under them. You know, that stupid ass fucking line. Ladies, don't do that shit. Value yourself, okay? Take the time to fucking heal. Dick does not heal dick. Get a dildo. Okay?
Yeah, seriously.
Right. Or a vibrator, whatever it is your choice. There's a lot of options out there. And so I did that, and then it still was just like, this isn't... But on the other end, he came to my job the very next day.
Mm.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing? I just wanted to come see you. You know, I just wanted to see you again. And I was like, I'm at fucking work.
Yeah, I've actually had that happen to me too.
Like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Everybody looking at me like, who the fuck is this? And I was like, yeah, you know, it's just a customer that I helped before. Like... But then it just became this thing where he wanted to see me. But I knew it wasn't because, oh, I want to see you because I want to grow with you. Like, I'm very interested in you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
you were more just like a fascination, maybe?
That, or he really felt like it was good and he was just like, I just want some more.
Yeah.
Give me some more, please, sir.
Please, I want some more.
Please, sir. And then at that point, I was just like, no.
Yeah.
Because then, and that's the thing, like, I understand that there can be situations where they're two consenting adults. I feel like it takes for an individual to feel that out for themselves. Mm-hmm. But just like what you said, I feel like typically when you do have sex on the first date, like... We interrupt.
That was my phone.
I'm so sorry. That
was my phone.
Are we interrupting something?
No, because you said Siri, so my phone.
I ain't said shit about Siri.
See,
that was not Siri at all.
You said something with an S.
Siri would have said something like, mm-hmm.
She right here. Look at her.
Siri stopped.
She do go, mm-hmm. I'm like, also, you listening to me. She do. But okay, so I do feel like it takes away, especially for in my situation, like me being a straight woman, like it takes away from this chase.
Yeah. Like
men are natural hunters. Mm-hmm. There's an objective, and sometimes, like during the objective, they may realize, hey, I actually really like her. Mm-hmm. Or if they come into this like, this is what I'm looking for. You know, but if you put it out there, then what is there for them to work towards?
Right.
Then it becomes all the other dates is like, so what we doing after? Are we fucking?
Yeah, it sets an like, expectation.
Yes!
Yeah.
So they no longer have this whole like, okay, I know I need to wait. Yeah. It's not that to build the anticipation or to tease and all that stuff. It's like, well, we already fucked. Like, what's the issue?
Right. So, on that point as well, I also don't bring anyone like to my home or my house
100%
on the first date, because I've had a lot of people offer me like, well, do you want to go back to my place? I'm like, no.
You could be a fucking killer for all I know.
Right.
I would never be seen again.
Right. Honestly, if I were put in a situation like that, I think I would kick ass. I may be small, but like I'm very strong.
Men are strong. I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
They got a strength that I just
I don't think I'd have an issue at all.
Yeah.
Okay. You reminded me of something that I'd like to bring up.
Okay.
I've told a bad date story before, right? Where I told my worst date.
Yep.
You just reminded me of my actual real worst date.
Oh, shit.
And I'd like to discuss it.
Let's go.
So, this was actually someone that I was set up with. So, immediately right there, you're just like, okay, like, the person that set us up knows me, knows this person, thinks we'd be a good match. Mm-hmm. And they wouldn't set us up if they didn't think that either one of us weren't serious or, just like... First date was great. Honestly, don't remember what we did on the first date.
Okay.
Second date was good. Also don't remember what we did, but we went to go get dessert at this place that was downtown called Last Course, which is no longer there, unfortunately.
Okay. I was like, I never heard of it.
Oh, it was so good, but I think something happened with fraud where they just handled money really poorly because like they had the one downtown and then they opened up a bunch throughout the state in different suburbs and then suddenly, boom, they were all just gone.
Done.
And I was sad. I was so sad. And I took many dates there. And they recognized me. And I was just like, no, just don't say I was here last night. Don't. Because that was real. That was true. There was one time I went twice in one day. I took my mom and then I took a date there that night. I loved that place. Anyway, I took him there. We ordered our desserts. Because that's all it was just desserts.
Right.
Of course, yeah. And the way it was built was like downstairs was where you ordered and there were a couple tables, but then there was this really cute upstairs. We get a table, we're eating, and these two men come upstairs and they recognize my date. So we all start talking, we all say hi, and then they sit down and my date starts to panic because he's just like, that's my ex.
Oh, fuck.
Lost his fucking mind, though.
So that means he wasn't over it.
Clearly, because he was
shit.
just like, oh my god, he looked so good. Oh, I love
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And a date?
Mm-hmm. And he was just like, oh, I look like shit. Oh, I can't believe this. And so we go and walk. We just like walk downtown a little bit, and then he was just like, hey, do you mind if we go the long way so we don't have to like worry about walking past the restaurant again? And so,
oh, that's a hell nah.
Right. So I was just kind of like,
hell no.
I was just kind of like, no. And then, yeah, that next morning, he comes into my place of employment and starts, like, asking me questions.
Did you have
and whatnot.
sex? No, of course I didn't have sex after that. Of course. I'm sorry. My bad.
I don't remember who drove, but I'm pretty sure I was just like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
Not even a hug. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
So he comes into work, and I was so cold to him. I was just like, I don't know. What do you need?
I don't blame you. What the fuck?
Yeah. So then... He's still part of my friend group, right? At the time. He's not anymore.
Yeah.
And I, like, a few weeks go by and he was talking to me. He's like, yeah, I'm really surprised that... Oh, no. Because he reached out to me in person. Like, I think I don't remember how he saw me in person, but he was just like, hey, like, did something happen? I was just like, oh, yeah, that moment, like, at the restaurant when we ran into your ex. Mm-hmm. He interrupts me. He won't even let me talk about it. And so I was just like, okay, well, I mean, you asked, and you're not even going to let me talk about it.
You don't get your damaged ass on.
Right. So maybe it was like 6 months later, he was telling me, he's like, I'm really surprised that you and I didn't work out. And I was just like, you wouldn't even let me address where I think things went wrong. And again, shut me down. And I was just like, all right, buddy.
That's red flags.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, red flags, that's what it was. Sorry to bring that up.
No. Don't apologize.
We did not have sex.
Good.
I don't even
He
know
wasn't worth it.
He wasn't. He was cute though. Oh, but get this. Get this. We're all hanging out one night and we were at, where were we? This was the same night that he
saw the ex.
No, this was the same night that he was just like, I'm surprised that we didn't work out.
Oh, okay.
We went somewhere, but he hadn't paid his phone bill, so his phone got shut off. Mm-hmm. But he was telling...
So he a cheap nigga. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just
did some gay for pay.
Bad at money.
You know... he already gay. How he gonna do gay for pay?
Yeah, probably. But... So yeah, he was telling people that he didn't have service, and so someone did ask for his number for something while we were out, and he was just like, oh, I don't have service, but like, here's my Facebook. And I was just like, no, you forgot to pay your bill. Just like straight up called him out.
Yeah, but you're so good for that. I love that though.
Yeah.
Because remember Harry Potter?
That was stupid.
That shit was fucking beautiful.
It was. That
shit was fucking beautiful.
I think we've told that story on here already, right?
No, but we're going to segue into that because the next question, how important is sex for you in a relationship?
Right, yes. Surprisingly for me.
You guys want to speak on that? Is sex very important for y'all?
Every now and then.
He said every now and then.
I don't know what to say.
I don't even know what to take that. Miguel said, that's a hell yeah for me. Hey Miguel, what's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
Oh, that's my brother, the Libra. Oh, so you a freak, Miguel!
I don't know what that means.
Libra?
Yeah.
Libra.
I don't know a whole lot about astrology, unfortunately.
Oh, I love astrology. This sir right here is a Scorpio.
Yeah.
He crazy as hell.
Yeah. What day is your birthday?
Oh, November 16th.
Oh, so you're like end of Scorpio.
Cause you're a Scorpio too.
Yeah, I'm beginning of Scorpio.
Mm.
It's important, but surprisingly, it's not very high on my list of importance.
Okay, please speak on that.
It
I'm
can
like, I
be.
beg to differ.
I don't know. When it's good, it certainly helps add to the relationship, I think.
Okay. You think. That means like not really though.
Because I've never had a relationship that the sex was just like crazy good.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I honestly think an emotional connection is still much more important for me. I don't know how to answer the question.
Okay. See, I had to do it like that. Okay, so emotional connection is important.
Yeah.
That is important because you want to be able to have conversations. Like, I want to be mentally fucked as much as I want to be fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love...
Mentally make love.
Like, if you can mentally fuck me, oh my God. I'm finna bust.
Seriously.
That's a different thing. And so, like, to be able to have a conversation with someone for hours and we connect on so many different levels and they're so open to the realms of conversations.
Yeah.
That type of connection.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't, like, that is a physical, that, like, mentally getting that turns into, like, a physical turn on, you know? Because your mind is stimulated. For me, my mind is very much connected to my body. My body can,
right.
You know,
yeah.
She'll be like, we like him.
Oh, what's going to happen next?
I'm like, shut up.
Is this a first date? Are we able to move on this?
I know. Because, like, I'll be honest. Sometimes she speak before I do.
Mm-hmm.
She be like, hey, man. Hey, so I'll be like, hey, shut up. We not here for that. We just having to... I have to control myself.
I will say the relationships that I have had, that the sex has been really good, I was not necessarily attracted to them in the beginning. Like, first date, I didn't feel like that fire, that like, oh, you're hot.
You know what's crazy? The 2-year guy,
Mm-hmm.
Our first date was the best first date I had in a long time.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys did on the first date, right?
No, we did
No,
not.
you didn't. Oh.
I went home.
That's right.
He said, oh, if, you know, because we had so much in common. He was like, do you want to come over? I was like, no. But then when it finally did happen, like on the 3rd or 4th date, it was bomb.
Good.
But then it became like as much as it was physical because we had so much in common, I don't even know anymore. Honestly,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Right.
But our physical aspect, having a very healthy sex relationship is very important to me.
Yeah.
I could not be with someone like, oh yeah, he's very nice, we hang out, you know, but the sex is, or I can't do it. I cannot. I like sex way too much, and I have such a high sex drive that there's no way that if you're just like, yeah, it just can't. And sometimes I have always felt weird my entire life.
Yeah.
Because like I enjoy sex that much. And I've met people whose sex drive doesn't match mine, and they make me feel like something is wrong with me.
Yeah.
And so I've always felt weird until like 2 years.
Yeah.
Then I realized like, oh, I'm not weird. There are people in the world that like have that same sex drive.
Yeah.
And that is, it's a way of expression. And so, like, so I'm thankful for that at that time in my life to learn, like, hey, I'm not, like, weird because I like sex. But, like, Harry Potter, I felt like was a nice guy. He had his weirdness.
Harry Potter.
He got code names.
He looked like Harry Potter.
He did look like Harry Potter. The sex was fucking... The first time, but we were drunk the first time. So I thought, like, oh, yeah, maybe there's a lot of potential. That's another thing. When people have sex when you're, like, under the influence, you can't really count that.
No.
You can... Why? It's not the same. Sober sex and drunk sex, people be lying. People be lying. I got a little liquor in my system, I feel brave.
Yeah.
But when you sober, you be like,
You be going forever when you got that liquor in you.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's true.
I be
true.
going a whole cardio session.
7 minutes.
Try 30.
Yeah.
Ask about me.
Ask me about me. That liquor do change it. But in my mind, I always have it in my mind. I'm like, man, fuck your liquor. I'm still finna defeat you like a normal one. That's just something. I always like have this competitive like sex thing in my head. And if I can't defeat you like a normal one, a normal session, then I'm like, okay, I gotta go back to the drawing board.
No.
I just like to win. That's so
So it's a
bad.
hunt for you too.
It is, huh?
Well, there you go. You were not a gatherer in your past life.
No. That's probably what it is.
You very well may have been a man in your past life.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I believe in past lives and whatnot.
But that makes sense.
It's fun to think about.
But with Harry Potter, so he was nice. Like, he helped me move.
Yeah.
He helped me clean the whole apartment.
Oh,
when I
that's
was
right.
hungry, he bought me food, anything. Like, he fucked with me when I didn't have any furniture.
Yeah.
Remember? Like, he, and, I gave so much away.
He's not.
Okay, thank you.
Does he follow you on Instagram?
Yes.
Oh, well then.
But my Instagram is currently deactivated. I don't think he
Right.
follows this one, though.
I don't think he does. I don't know. I haven't looked. I also don't remember his name.
Oh, I remember.
His real name.
Okay.
Actually, I think I just remembered it.
So, the thing that did it for me, like, okay, here's one thing about me. I feel like there's a difference between a freak and the freak. The freak bounce around from everybody. The freak, everybody knows what she do, what she can perform, everything, because she gets around. I'm not that. But I am a freak. A lot of people don't know, though, because they haven't experienced that. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm very selective. So I don't have sex a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do, it's like the Dos Equis, that little man. But when I do have sex,
That's the perfect way to put
that's
it.
it. So that's how it is for me. Like, that's how I am.
Yeah.
Somebody at work called me out about that shit. He was like, I know you're not the type of girl to get around.
No,
I know
cool.
I know you super. I was like, how the fuck you know that? I don't even say shit.
Right.
And he was like, it's just the way you carry yourself. I was like, oh shit, you super good. But anyway, okay. That made me feel happy though, like to know that like people can recognize that in me.
Yeah.
Cause it's true. Like I don't.
Yeah. That's very true.
I don't put
You're
it
not
out there. I don't get
flimsy.
around. But when I do, I get to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the thing that like was sexist for me, because I feel like maybe relationship wise he could have like been someone I can work with, but when it came to the sex, it was just unknown. I couldn't. Okay, you know how they say like it's okay to think about other people when you're having sex and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like people when they're having sex. I'm not that type.
Yeah.
If I gotta think about somebody else while I'm fucking you, we not gonna work.
I'm not that type either.
Like it's another thing. Like if you're sitting by yourself and you have a fantasy, or if you're fucking masturbating and you have a fantasy, like things like that. But if I'm already involved with someone, I don't want a fantasy.
Right.
I want whatever. I want to be fully present in this moment. I don't want to have to check out somewhere else to make me.
Yeah, to make it work.
The situation was, so I was getting head, and you know, I asked him, hey, can you kind of like lick on my clit? Like, you're fucking missing the whole
Where was he licking that?
thing. Like,
He was in the hole?
The labia.
yeah, like it was just like not. Like, he was like down here was right. And I was like, can you like.
He been doing too much gay for pay.
Don't do
No,
that.
I'm playing.
How
you
Is
miss
that
that?
our word for the day? Is gay for pay like our theme?
No, that's not the word. That's the question of the day.
The question of the day. We can't do. That's a theme.
How you miss that?
Sean's like, bitch.
But how do you miss that?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I also don't know.
Do you have a hidden? Do you have a hidden one?
No.
You have a hidden agenda?
No.
No.
I pride myself on having like the porno pretty ones.
Have you watched Big Mouth?
And wait.
You should.
No.
You need.
Is
to
it the one
watch
on
that
Netflix?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yes.
The cartoon, yeah.
Yes, I watched the 3 seasons.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. I don't.
Yeah, I am the one that be in the mirror and be like, does it? Because.
Was that Kristen Bell? I think that was Kristen Bell that voiced the vagina.
I do be like that. Is it? Is it?
That was
Because like, say for instance, I'm getting filmed. Like I've filmed a couple times. You know, I like to make my own. You know, shit. So if you're looking at it, I'm like, would this be something that I would enjoy watching?
You submit it.
No.
Oh.
I do have a friend that was gonna submit hers with her husband and not show the face.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the porn law? You get fined now.
The porn who law?
In Utah?
They're not gonna do that. That's not gonna get passed. I was like,
They're also trying to make it so any electronic device that's sold in the state has a porn blocker on it.
Oh, they're gonna jailbreak that with the quickness.
I'm like, I got no more porn on my phone.
Apple will just pull out of the state.
Cause I have my like
The whole state.
Yeah, you can't do that for Apple phones.
Yeah, no, Apple would not bend over for anybody.
Oh, no.
Not like that. They're like, no, we're not going to put blockers on there
'Cause
for
that's a
some
thing,
petty stupid
like-
state.
I've recently got rid of all of my personal porn, like that I made. I don't have them anymore.
You deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in the cloud.
No,
It's
I
not
deleted
archived.
it.
It's not in your recently deleted.
No, I deleted my recently deleted. I got rid of the shit. That's a big deal for me.
That is a big deal, yeah.
But like, yeah, so he and I was like, can you like go up? I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It was so long ago, like I don't even really remember. And he said, well, if I can find a clip.
That's what I'm saying. What's going on?
He said, well, if I can find a clip. I said, you know what? I said, we ain't gotta do this. We don't have to. And I sat up because I was like, it is right. Like it is like, you see how this mic is so apparent? Like it is right there.
But you hooked up with him a lot.
Because I was trying to make it work.
You were.
Because I was trying to make it work. Because it was like, oh, well, you found a nice guy. Maybe you just need to be with a nice guy.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, maybe I just need to be with a nice guy.
He fit that bill.
Yeah.
And he wasn't shy. He was odd. But he fit the nice guy for sure.
And he just didn't.
Well, if I can find it.
Well, if I can find it.
No.
Your legs are open. You right here. This is it right here.
Do you need me to like draw a map?
There's no way you can miss it.
He must have not played with the Fisher Price clip twice.
Oh my god.
That's another thing. Oh, another standard. I don't think especially after 2 years, I can be with a man who don't know how to eat.
Yeah.
55?
You lying.
Dead ass B.
Well, there's one thing I do want to say.
Yes.
One night that we went out with him, one night you and I went out. I think it was someone's birthday.
Yes.
And I don't remember if he met up with us or he just happened to. No, he happened to be there with his friends, and he kept trying to hang out with us. What I have to say is, I remember that outfit that you wore that night, and it's still to this day one of my favorites. And it was so simple. Do you remember it?
I think so.
Baseball hat, black t-shirt, black pants, white shoes. And you had a little red...
Yeah.
So simple, but I was just like, man, that looks so good. So, like, no wonder he stayed around.
I don't know, but the one time he tried to say something to you, like, "Oh, have you seen her?" and you caught him out.
Yes. That's okay. So we
That's
went
my
to this
favorite.
very small bar, very small, amazing bar, but very small. Oh.
And he was there.
But how did it happen? Did I know that he had already run into you?
No.
Are you sure? Because why would I have called him out like that?
Because you knew I was there.
That's what this was. Yeah, so you had already seen him. He had already said hi to you. And I'm walking back from the bathroom, and he was just like, "Hey, how do I know you?" And I was just like, "You dated my friend Danielle." I don't remember how. It was much more...
Yeah.
It was something he was trying to beat around the bush much more than
BR?
that. Huh?
Oh.
Alibi.
Oh, okay. No, BR. The person we're talking about.
Harry Potter.
No, we talking about Harry Potter. Who the fuck is BR?
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
I don't know who that is either.
Now I'm fucking thinking.
I just thought it was funny because the look on his face when I was just like, "Yeah, you dated my friend Danielle."
Like, he tried to play the whole shit down. Like, and when I saw him, did we date? And I said, okay, well, shit, maybe we didn't. But I'm like, nigga, you know you fucking lying. Because we actually did it for months.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was, like, his ego, like, trying to claim back, like, the fact that we stopped talking. And I'm like, whatever it is you need to do for you, then...
Right. He was very sweet, and I can see what he was trying to do. He was just trying to, like, get in with us that night.
Yeah, because he hit me up at the end of the night. So if you're not doing anything, you want to hang out, can I come over?
And you were conflicted, but you didn't follow through that evening. And I was like,
No, because I had to do the mime job in the morning, remember?
Oh. No, but now I do.
I was not going to go back on that. I do not want trash dick. That's one thing I do not want.
Trash D.
I would rather stay single than get trash dick.
No.
That's a waste of my fucking time. I can pleasure myself better than a trash penis.
Yeah. When the mics are off, you have to tell me his name.
Okay.
I do not remember for the life of me.
So, I personally think sex is very, very important in a relationship. I would like to do it everywhere if I could.
You would, too.
I would.
No.
I would. I'm like, oh, look at this. We've never done it here. Can we do it right here? I am that person.
That would be fun,
am that
though.
person. We haven't done it here. Can we please? We just need something like that. Is me. It creates memories.
It does, yes. It's a bonding experience.
It is.
There you go.
And I just feel like I honestly am not the person. There has not been a time where I've been in like situations with a guy that I'm seeing on a normal basis where he's like this or he like, hey, you want to? I never say no. I am never saying no. I'm like, that is so beautiful. Why let that go to waste?
Yeah.
We must take care of that. It is my duty.
You're like, yes, please.
But that's why I'm so selective because I know how that is. And I feel like it's a waste of time to let everyone experience that if, first of all, someone doesn't match you.
Right.
Second, if that's all that they want and they're not looking for the times that when you're not doing that, how else can we connect? Or you want to spend time with me? You want to actually show me off because you value me as a human being, not just what's between my legs. So
No.
that's probably why I'm single, but that's okay.
No, I'm not even. I don't even have time to dissect why I'm single.
I mean, there's like more reasons, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Ooh.
Dang. What?
No, nothing.
Nope. Say it.
I can't say it on camera. I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, okay. Dang, I was just say it on camera.
You'll see why. You'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
No.
So I think we was at the 55 mark like a long
Like 10
time
minutes
ago. But y'all love us, so keep on watching. You better fucking cut this off.
You can find us at WTHR We Doing.
Mm-hmm.
I know that we're both kind of taking a break from Instagram right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just do that one for this week.
Yeah, let's do that. That's best. You know what we didn't do?
Huh.
We just dive right in. Y'all didn't hear. Hey, Sean, what the hell are we doing?
What the hell are we doing? The podcast that discusses love, life, and everything in between through incessant babbling. There we go. We did not do that.
We
Wow,
did
just
not.
kinda, like,
We just
moved
got
right
into it.
Yeah.
But y'all fuck with us, so y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Y'all know, we ain't gotta say it. It's already understood. We love y'all, baby.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was probably the best episode to date.
Yeah.
What?
I was fucking with it.
You didn't even say like you was like I'm